The next section is titled The Ubiquity of Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, as an unalloyed component, so to speak, is dispersed to a greater or lesser extent among all human beings. Therefore, every person is an entrepreneur by virtue of being human. So, it is not only entrepreneurs stricto sensu, in the specific historical sense, or the ideal type, that is, people who have started companies who are entrepreneurs. Consumers are entrepreneurs as well. When I go shopping or to a superstore, I am exercising my creativity. Why do I decide to buy one product instead of another? Maybe I've seen the advertising, or maybe a neighbor has suggested the product to me. Suddenly, it seems more attractive, and in an environment of uncertainty, I either buy it or I don't. If I do, I then try it, and it may turn out I have made a mistake because the product is not as good as was thought. I remember a famous commercial. "Hello, Mom. Here I have some Ariel laundry detergent, and here you have another leading brand." Now, let's see. We're going to put a shirt into the washing machine with some detergent. We'll use the other leading brand. The shirt comes out grey. Okay. Now we're going to do the same with some Ariel detergent. Ta-da! The shirt comes out gleaming white. "Which do you prefer, Mom?" The woman responds, "Ariel, of course." And the interviewer says, "Listen, I'll trade you 5 boxes of this other leading brand for that box of Ariel." And she responds, "No, thank you. I want my Ariel. Yes, no, etc. When we see this commercial, we all end up convinced that we need to buy Ariel laundry detergent. And off we go to buy some Ariel. But maybe later, when we put it into the washing machine, the machine explodes. Everything gets covered in soap suds. Water leaks into the apartment of the guy downstairs. And the whole thing is a disaster. So, I have committed an entrepreneurial error. Or maybe not. As consumers, we constantly exercise entrepreneurship, as capitalists do. We will see that a capitalist is someone who does not consume everything he or she earns, but instead saves part of it. As capitalists, we are also entrepreneurs. For where do we invest what we save? We invest it in our own enterprises, or in those of our friends, or we lend it to a financial institution, or we buy bonds. We are in an environment of uncertainty between different alternatives, and we choose between them. We are entrepreneurs. Artists are entrepreneurs as well. A screenwriter, a film director. How will I approach this film? The difference is that these people are entrepreneurs of the creative arts. There are also entrepreneurs in the sphere of philanthropy, Mother Teresa of Calcutta, for instance, and in the academic sphere. Entrepreneurship is dispersed among all human beings to a greater or lesser extent. Regardless of the sphere in which human action is carried out, our entrepreneurship is present. That is why I talk about the ubiquity of entrepreneurship. Do you know what it means to have the gift of ubiquity? What does it mean to have the gift of ubiquity? It means to be in different places at the same time. That's what happens with entrepreneurship. It is spread out, and therefore, you have entrepreneurial capacity, and you have entrepreneurial capacity. We all have entrepreneurship.